Let me find out I'm a rapper. Wanna be Jada Waiter. I could be a bigger boss bitch. Honestly, I could be that girl now and not even realize. I'm not gonna act like I have this big perfect business, because my hair business was struggling. We're gonna be real, we're gonna be raw, and we're gonna be uncut around this mother. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Aaliyah Gabriella. I'm doing something completely different, y'all. So normally y'all know, y'all come to my channel, y'all get like, where's my watch? Hold on, I just realized I don't have my watch on, and I feel, because I already don't have a necklace, so let me find my watch. Okay y'all, I found my watch. Okay, I'm feeling this drink, honey, as y'all can see. I'm drinking on some Taylor Port. If you're not familiar with Taylor Port, go to your nearest liquor store and go get you some. It's like $9.99 a bottle for the small one, and like $14.99 for the big one. Yeah, go get that. Not a sponsored video. I love Taylor Port. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing like a Q&A, and it's going to be where my close friends, yes, my close friends on Instagram, send me questions. I didn't do like a general question poll for the public. I did it more so for my private audience. So y'all, this is going to be very interesting. I'm very interested in seeing what these bitches said about me, because they can be very messy, y'all. They can be very messy. At least a few of them can be very messy. Okay, so we're gonna get into this video, see what they said. I normally don't do videos like this, but I want to start. Like, I feel like my audience should know me outside of just doing hair. Okay, and I don't even do hair full time. I just do my hair and I make it look good. So like my hair videos, I don't want that to be all you see on my channel. I want to, you know, do more get ready with me makeup tutorials, or, you know, my makeup routine, more Q&As, more vlogs. I do have like 1 or 2 vlogs on my channel. I'm not sure, y'all. I feel so different without my nails. Normally I have my nails, that's why I'm talking like this, because look, it's in you, it's in me completely. Okay, so as y'all can see, I'm in my living room and we're about to get into this video. Let me finish this glass, and I'm gonna pour up another one, and we gonna get into it. So real quick, while I'm finishing my cup, and I'm looking out the window, that's if you see me glancing over there. Okay, so real quick, when I started YouTube, I knew what came with it. Like, I knew I had to get out my shell. I had to talk in front of the camera with nobody else in the room, basically talking to myself, and I do that a lot. Okay, so I feel like my personality is raw. And like, I feel like more people should see me outside of just installing my wigs, because I don't talk when I install my wig videos. Okay, so y'all, this is gonna be so new. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment. Yeah, just like and comment. You can wait to the end. I'm not gonna say subscribe. You can wait to the end to see if you like the vibes, to subscribe. Hold on, y'all. I like that. See if you like the vibes, to subscribe. Okay, period. Let me find out I'm a rapper. Let y'all find out I'm a rapper. Y'all don't know much about me. Let y'all find out. Okay, back to the subject. So I know that I'm supposed to be like this YouTube person, but I feel like a lot of people don't have this idea that you need to just put your personal life out there for you to be a successful YouTuber. And I felt like that for a long time. I still feel like that, and I just feel like I could be so much further if I gave y'all a piece of me. Like, y'all don't have to know every single detail, but if y'all know like a piece of me, I feel like I can really be where I want to be. And this video is not going to be talking about like where I want to be, but some of the questions my friends asked, you know, it was very personal, and I want to touch on it and just get it all out to let y'all know how I feel about everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. I said I was gonna finish this bottle, but 2, 3, 4 sips in, I'm already feeling it, honey. So I just feel like when you get glammed up to record a video, it's only right that you utilize that time and energy that you put into your makeup and your hair, and you get in the field. You flick some pictures up, girl. You get on the gram, you get on TikTok, you make your content, and you do what it do. Like, it's get back season. It's 4th quarter. Like, we really need to up the slow, like, for real. Okay, that's how I feel. All right, so enough of that. Let's get into it, y'all, because my friends really asked some great questions. Okay, and for my friends that's watching this and y'all didn't ask me one question, count y'all days. Count y'all days. Nah, I'm playing. I'll never be that type of person. If I put a poll or something on my story and y'all don't participate, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, answer, or I'm gonna kick you out. I hate people like that. If you hate people like that, y'all let me know down below in the comments. Cause why do you need me to validate you? Okay, if nobody asks me a question, I'll get on here and I'll talk about something like I'm talking about something now. I'm not really pressed for nobody to entertain me, because I entertain myself enough. Like, I'm a Sag. Like, I do that. Like, I sit here and entertain myself with no help, none whatsoever. My boyfriend will be right here, I still entertain myself. That's what I do. Okay, y'all, the first question, I'm so excited. Okay, what's one thing that you would improve on when it comes to yourself? So one thing that I would improve on when it comes to myself is being able to really communicate my feelings. I feel like I have these relationships and friendships around me, and I'm 24, about to be 25 in November, and it's still hard for me to communicate how I feel and express my feelings. And I'm not going to say it's because of my upbringing. I feel like that's an excuse. I just feel like I hate wasting time. Like, I hate wasting energy. I hate wasting just words. I feel like I can save a lot of this, and like, we can be much further if people really stood on what they said. If people really like cared enough to understand your perspective or how you feel, instead of just canceling it out completely and just going with what they say. Now, once people get to a point where we're just in it together and we're understanding each other's feelings and thoughts and opinions and all of that, then I feel like I would be able to just express myself more. So I will say, like, I'm very stubborn. Very stubborn. If I feel like you don't care enough about what I'm saying or what I'm trying, or the point I'm trying to get across, I won't even waste my breath trying to get the rest out, or completely, you know, just complete my whole statement or how I feel. And I feel like I need to grow up. Like, I'm 24, about to be 25 in November, and that's still some of the big, like, that's the biggest flaw about me, and that's something that I definitely want to change about myself, and improve. Like, I'm getting older. I should know how to communicate. I should know how to just put my words together and explain myself. But sometimes, like, my thoughts get too deep, y'all. Like, in my head, it sounds good. I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna know what to say right then and there. Like, it's gonna take me some time to formulate everything in my mind, because I have 100 thoughts going 100 miles per minute. So in my head, like it's crazy. I have so many thoughts going on at that time that I'm pointing out all of these things in my head, but when it's time to come out of my mouth, I can't put it together. So I'm the type of person, if I have something to say to you, I feel like I would write you a letter. Or I know people be like, I would text, but like I don't want to text. I still want to say it. I want you to hear me say it. I want you to see me say it. But I just feel like I would I just gotta write stuff down so I can touch on, so that I'm making sure I'm touching on every point, okay, that I feel. So something that I would really improve on myself is just being able to talk. I don't really like express myself, even to my mom, to my boyfriend. It takes me time because I feel like this ball in my throat developing, and it's hard for me to swallow and talk. And if you know what I'm talking about, like if you have anxiety and like you can't really express yourself well, then you know what I'm talking about. But I wish I had like a gift of gab. Like I wish I was more open. Like a lot of people can express their feelings with no problem at all. Even right now, I feel like I'm just rambling and I haven't gotten to the point, but I have. Like, it's just weird. Like, if you know, you know. Like, yeah, it's so weird. But as I'm approaching 25, year 25, I'm trying to grow up and just put my foot down and really step into myself, step into my power, be able to speak on my grown woman shit, you know. But I feel like that's just going to take more practice. I feel like the more I do this, talk in front of my audience, talk in front of people, I feel like I will develop that skill. I don't know if it's like public speaking, public expression, like I don't know. And it's weird. Like I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know until I know. Okay, until I get to the point where I've had enough and I'm ready to do more and speak more, then I think that's when I will know. Okay. Next question: what's your personal opinion on social media? Oh, I'm sorry. What's your personal opinion? Oh yeah, I said it right. What's your personal opinion on social media in today's society? So that's a good question. Like, let me tell y'all something. My friends, they gonna come with some deep questions. I'm not surrounded by no surface minded, simple minded, underdeveloped people. Okay, and I'm trying to explain, I'm trying to say that in the nicest way possible. Like, I don't want to be around no shallow minded people. I want you to be very open minded. I want you to express yourself. We're gonna be real, we're gonna be raw, and we're gonna be uncut around this mother for real. Okay, and everybody know that about me. Everybody know that, okay? But y'all, so I'm trying to get y'all into knowing me a little bit more. So she said, what is my personal opinion on social media in today's society? So social media has a lot of people in a chokehold. Okay, and what I mean by that is that they live for social media. They live for posting. They live for likes. They live for comments. They live for that validation. Me personally, and my friends already know this, like, she asked this question, but me and her already be talking about like how I feel about today's world. Like, social media is fake. It's all another reality, like outside of reality. So people can come on here, they can pretend who they want to be, they can be a different person, they can talk a different way, excuse me, they can act like they shit don't stink, but in reality, we know, like, if you really having, or you really got stuff going on in your real life, you're not going to get on the socials and brag about it. Me, I'm very humble. Like, I'm not going to come on here and tell y'all like, oh, I just got this, I just made this much today. I understand like celebrating your accomplishments, but once you get to the point where you're just doing it for validation, doing it for likes, doing it for other people so that they can gravitate towards you or whatever, that's when I started to question things. Like, I feel like some people get on here and they do stuff for clout. Like, real talk. They get on here, they do stuff for validation, for other people to ride their tail, to kiss, you know, for them to kiss their ass, for them to look up to them and be somebody's goals. But the thing is, if you're not handling stuff at home, you're not handling stuff in the field, in reality, it's never, you're going to forever live in a fairy tale. You're going to forever live in delusion. You're going to forever live on the media, doing stuff for the media. Let me sip on that. A lot of these top influencers have really molded these younger girls, or just people on social media now, to be the way they are. Like Jada Waiter or Ari or who else? Just anybody that's hot right now. Like, I feel like a lot of people really want to be Jada Waiter. And you can't. Like, that girl, I'm not gonna say she faked it until she made it, but she made it, and she hot now. Like, her lifestyle, I feel like she started on the internet, so her keeping her internet phase going is only right. Like, you get what I'm saying? But if that's not you, don't pretend. Okay? Because you're coming on here and you're doing a whole lot of stuff without giving value. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong coming on social media. They're not giving value. So that's my humble opinion. I feel like a lot of people come on social media and they don't give enough value. They just give a lot of fluff, and they just give a lot of fake. Like, and I'm not with it. Social media is just an illusion. Okay? So worry about, like, what's within, what's going on around you, what's going on in your home. Do you have groceries? Are you about to get evicted? Like, those are things that you really want to, like, focus on. Like, right now, it's just too much fluff. When inflation is going up, the economy is going down, like, it's all bad. You need to get, I'm not going to act like I'm perfect. We really need to get our affairs in order, and that's just the bottom line. That's just how I feel. So getting on social media too much and just showing everybody a fake persona of you, that's not it. It's not it. And that's how I feel. Like, even right now, I'm so private. I don't even post to my close friends as much as I used to. I don't post on Twitter, on Facebook, even on YouTube. Like, I wasn't posting as much anyway, but I was showing you the beginning stages of my hair company. And I just feel like, what am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? Who am I trying to get validation from? You know? So make sure you're doing it for you. Like, if you're starting a channel, or if you're starting like a page or a business, make sure you're doing it for you. Make sure you're doing it to see the growth of yourself. Make sure you're not doing it for clout, or to be the next Jada Waiter, or to just be a one-hit wonder. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing it for longevity. Make sure you're doing it for generations and generations and generations to come, because that's what I'm doing it for. Okay? And I want y'all to really look at those people around you and see, are they doing it for the same reasons as you, or are they doing it for clout? Are they doing it to be the next big influencer? Are they doing it for validation? And you need to reanalyze your circle and make sure that you're surrounding yourself around the right people. Okay? So that's my thought on social media in today's society. I feel like it's all fake. I feel like it's all a facade. The real people who are working and making stuff happen, they're not doing it on the socials. Okay? We don't get into that. Make sure it's really happening in real life. Okay? Right. Alright, so next question. How do you cope with stress? Girl, I be stressed out. Girl, I be stressed out. I'm not gonna act like I'm just perfect and just don't stress. But let me say, okay, so what I used to do when I used to cope with stress is take a nice hot bubble bath. But I'm in an apartment that's not new. People been in here, and I don't want to soak my butt in places where people have done God knows. So currently I don't take any more bubble baths, and I probably won't take any more bubble baths until I get my own home or place, or you know, something brand new, that whatever. And I'm sure you're like, girl, you can clean your tub, blah blah blah. I'm very funny about that. I'm not gonna say germophobic, but that would make me cringe. Like, I don't want to stick my butt where people's feet been and all that stuff. Like, tubs are dirty, and y'all don't understand. Like, anyway, we're not gonna get into that. So right now, currently, what I do to cope with stress is I sit back and I read and I journal. And here I have like my journaling book right here. So I'm currently reading the 4 Agreements, and I have my journal. So I just like to clear my mind. Sometimes I'll go outside, like I'm looking outside, I have like my balcony out there. I'll sit outside, no phone, no nothing, and just clear my mind, just get away from my business, people who are agitating me on my phone or in the house, whatever. Just completely get away and just like, just take a moment, because it gets real, y'all. It gets so real. Like, just running a business, and this is my girl, my makeup artist. Actually, she asked me how do I cope with stress. I know, like, you're a service-based business, and me being a service-based business once upon a time, doing nails, doing hair, it gets stressful, okay? And just having difficult clients, whether they're complaining or anything like that, gets so stressful. So you just want to take the time to get away from people, have a self-care day. If you drink, relax, sit back, put your phone down. Y'all, put your phone down. You do not need your phone in your hand every waking minute of the day. Like, when I see people on their phone every waking minute of the day, like every single second you have your phone in your hand, what are you looking at? Nobody is texting you, nobody's calling you, nobody's doing anything. Put your phone down and get back in touch with reality. Like, look at the sun, look at the clouds, look at the trees, look at the flowers, girl. Embrace the moment that you're in currently. And I feel like technology has played a major part on people just getting out of touch with reality, when I feel like we just need to sit back and just make a note of what we're grateful for. Make a note of what you have gratitude for. You know, I just feel like, me personally, I'm always thinking about the future, so that's why I'm personally always stressed. I'm always thinking about the future. How am I going to be living? What am I going to be driving? Will my mama be taken care of? Will my family be taken care of? How can I make this happen? How can I make sure my bills are paid on time? Like, I'm constantly thinking about those things. So to calm my mind down, I go outside, I take a breather, I sit back, I relax, and I talk to God. I talk to God so much, y'all. Like, me and him will be talking, and I'm not gonna say I can hear him yet, because I'm still working on hearing him and making sure I'm not hearing a voice in my head. But I just talk to God, and I let him know that I've accomplished this, I've done this. What do you need from me to make sure that everything is taken care of for my future? And I know it's crazy, because I know God handles everything in his own way, and you know, his time, not my time, and you know, I know all of that. But it's like, you want to come to God and be like, what can I do more for you? I come to you all of the time asking you for favors. What can I do for you, instead of what you're doing for me? What can I do for you? Like, how can I help you? What moves can I make? What direction should I go with this and that? That's what I want to know when I talk to God. I don't have to go and talk. When I say talk to him, you don't have to go out of all of the time talking to him, asking him for something. Lord, y'all, I can't talk. Let me put this coat down. You can't go to him all the time asking him for something. You have to sometimes open up your horizon and just say, God, what can I do for you to make this moment worth it? You know, to make my purpose worth it, to make these different things worth it. So that's what I do when I'm stressed out. That's how I cope with stress. It's easier said than done. You just really have to get into that habit of just letting go and just being in the moment, appreciating the things that are there in your life, and that stress will go away, because it could be so much worse. You can be in a ugly situation. There are people in some ugly situations, y'all. We have to be more grateful. We have to show more gratitude. We have to just know that God will not fail us. So the next question is, what's something you would tell your younger self about self-love? Girl, I almost cried because just my girl, she just asked that question. So my younger self, I struggle with a lot mentally. I would tell my younger self about something about self-love. It's just, know that if you are here, you are breathing, you are alive, you are fed, you are clothed, you are all of these things. Know that you are here for a reason. Like, I used to feel like, what am I here for? Like, I used to feel like, what is the reason? What is even? Like for real, like, why do I have these opportunities? Like, and looking back now, it's just crazy. Like, I know now I've grown closer with Christ. I've grown closer with myself. I know myself better than anybody could ever know themselves. That's why I know, like, my flaws. I know my pros, my cons. I know all of that. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I don't bring to the table. Like, I'm very realistic. But it's like, back then I wasn't. Like, I always thought, why, or what if, you know, like something negative, like what if something bad happens, what if this happened, what if that happened. And what I would tell myself now is just trust the process. Trust that you're here for a reason. Trust that you don't need other people to validate you, to know that you are worth something. Even if they leave your life, you're still worth something. Your life is still worth something. Like, you don't have to be surrounded around crowds of people. And that was my problem. Like, growing up, I never had friends. Well, I had friends, but they always clicked up with other girls. So it was hard for me to kind of connect with other people, you know? So that's why I'm saying, like, you don't need other people to know your worth. Sometimes the strongest person, they move alone. Like, that's what I would tell my person. That's what I would tell myself. Child, that's Taylor word. That's what I would tell myself. Like, just keep moving on the morals that you move on, and know that you don't need nobody else to tell you about yourself, to tell you your self-worth. Know your worth. Even these men, girl. Like, this is me talking to myself, my younger self. Girl, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas, for real. But for real though, like, invest in a journal, invest in some sticky notes or something, so that you can, like, just note the process. Note how far you're going along on this whole journey. You know, another thing I would tell myself is that you shouldn't, like, question your talents, question your skills. If you're doing these things while you're younger, they're going to play a part in what you're going to do when you're older. And a lot of people don't realize that. When I was younger, y'all, I used to play in my auntie's wigs and just try on her wigs. Y'all, look at me now. trying on wigs, getting wigs from companies, getting sponsorships, being a hair influencer, y'all. It's just so many doors opening. And people my age, when we were younger, they would have been like, girls, take off that wig, what are you doing? Of course I didn't wear a wig while I was younger, but those wigs play a part in my life now. I'm selling wigs, I'm selling custom wigs, I'm installing wigs on my channel, monetizing my channel, making money. So don't ever sleep on your talents, don't ever sleep on your skills. Know your worth, know your value, come with value. Read, girl, read. Like, when I was younger, I used to read because my auntie used to make me read, but I would read a lot more. I would tell my younger self to read a lot more. Like, we can be so much more knowledgeable instead of waiting until you graduated high school to get into that. Like, we could have been knowledgeable graduating high school, you know. But of course, time just catches up to us, and eventually we're going to do those things that we dreamed of or imagined doing while we were children. So that's what I would tell my younger self, y'all. Another question is, what do you see for yourself in business in the next few years? So in the next few years, I see myself making money digitally. I see myself moving into a digital era. Like, yes, I'm in the beauty industry, yes, I'm making wigs, yes, I'm selling hair, yes, I'm doing all of those things, but all of those things come with a price, okay? And I just feel like it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress, it's not worth the disrespect, it's just not worth all of the negative things that come with it. So I think I'm going to be, well, I know I'm going to be selling more digital products. I already make graphics and, you know, of course, create content via Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Well, Instagram, YouTube, and via Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Okay, anyway, I'm already making money off social media, so I feel like me making money digitally without getting up, without having to talk to anybody, that's what I'm on, okay? I just want to make money digitally, whether I'm releasing ebooks, planners, journals, creating digital pre-made content for people, helping businesses, selling my vendor information for girls that want to start their own hair companies without going through that trial and error like I did. Like, I want to do more for the youth. I do see myself teaching more because I really do love teaching. When I was teaching my wig making classes, that really showed me, like, girl, you can lead. You can lead, and these people will, like, respect you. They gonna follow you. They gonna look up to you. And not just for hype, not just for clout. I really was teaching people. I really was teaching people, and they really were learning. So I feel like the digital field is very much me. Very much me. And that's really what I want to be on. I just want to make money in my bed without getting out of the bed to go service somebody, without, you know, just making money in my sleep. Like, that's what I want to be doing. I want to be making passive income, whether it's trading, investing, waking up to residuals from my hair videos, digital money. Like, that's all I want to be on. Of course, I still have my hair company. Will I be making as many wigs as I do now? No. But I'll still be able to, like, help those girls that want to learn how to make wigs, or helping those girls that want to start a business. I can give you my vendor. Like, things like that. That's what I'm on. It's a digital world, baby. Like, I'm trying to be on that. Well, that's what I'm on, and I want to continue being on that path. For my business, I do see it expanding. I do see it growing because, of course, I'll have more capital to get my hair done, go to a stylist every month or every 2 weeks or whatever, and just promote and create content for my business. Like, that's what I see, okay? So I know with God's grace is gonna happen. I'm never ever gonna question anything, because I know God got me, y'all. How many streams of income do you actively have going? So let me count it so y'all can count it with me. I have my hair business / wig business. I have my graphic design business. slash like journals, ebooks, digital products, things like that. I have my YouTube channel. I get paid from my YouTube videos. I get paid from Facebook, and I trade Forex. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, and then sponsorships from my YouTube videos, sponsorships from my Facebook channel, and then I have my refurbished wigs that I also sell. So any hair videos that you see me installing or promoting, on my channel, I'm selling these wigs from these different companies. If it's not my company, I'm selling the wigs because I just wanted to show you guys that it's a cheaper option, and I don't mind putting people on to other hair companies. Like, if you have a wig that you need promotion for, y'all get at me. I can promote it, okay? And yeah, so yeah, I do sell those wigs. So that's like 5 to 6 incomes that I currently have at the moment. I don't have a job, so this is how I make my money. I make my money by finding ways to create content and getting paid off of that. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Period. That's all I want to do. Make money from the comfort of my home, on my sofa, in my bed. That's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. Putting it out there into the world, okay? So the next question is, how does it feel to be such a boss as... So I'm not gonna act like I'm the biggest boss out here, but I do have a big boss mentality. My mentality is on another level. Like, I know the goals I have, I know what I need to do to achieve them, but it's like I need to get out of my shell and do it. So how does it feel to be a boss ass bitch? I feel like, what's next? I still have room to grow. Like, I'm just 24 going on 25. I still have room to go, and I'm going to be looking back on this video. It's going to be so funny. I'm going to be looking back on this video by the time I'm like 30 and being like, that's my girl. That's my girl. Yes, that's my girl. So I can't really answer that. Like, I'm not where I want to be at all, by far. I'm not at all where I want to be. I want to be so much more further, y'all. And I'm just that type of person, like, I can't really congratulate myself for these small wins. And I need to, honestly. And I know some people watching this, y'all know how I feel. Like, I need to start congratulating myself, but it's gonna take some time. I know it is. But right now, I feel very accomplished to be my age. And to not really depend on a job. Like, I feel very accomplished because my bills are paid. I still have food. I still can do these different things that I want to do without any problem. It's just, I want to do more. I want to be more. I want to travel more. I want to do more. Like, I want to be more. I can be a bigger boss bitch. Honestly, I can. So that's why I'm not really like hyping myself up right now, because I know like I can do more. But I appreciate you. Like I said, y'all, this coming from my close friends, so all my friends, like, yeah, they really like that. So yeah, I appreciate you for asking me that and seeing me as a boss, like a big boss bitch. But I can be doing more. I can be doing so much more. Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video. Next question is, what's been your biggest lesson this year? My biggest lesson this year is, I don't know, the year's still going, y'all. It's September. Oh shit, it's September 2022. So like, my biggest lesson this year is to just continue pushing myself, continue putting myself out there, continue networking, continue putting myself in rooms that I would have never imagined being in. And I want to be back to what I was doing in 2015, 2016, 2017. Like, that era, those 3 years, y'all, I really was on one. I really was that girl. I felt like I could be that girl now and not even realize, you know. So I just want to be back to creating more content. I want to be back to putting myself first. I want to be back to getting beautified. I want to never lose myself. I think that's my biggest lesson right now. Me saying this right now in September, and I still have like 3 more months to go. That's my biggest lesson right now, is to never put myself on the back burner ever again. And that's what I did. Whether it was for my business, whether it was because of depression, whether it was because of just losing friends or just having weird people around me. Like, I never want to lose myself again just to make myself smaller for other things. Next question. The biggest obstacle you've had to overcome so far? Last year I took a break from my business and I shut my website down completely. I wasn't accepting orders, I wasn't accepting new customers, returning customers, none of that. My biggest obstacle is getting my business back on track. From starting off and making 6 figures, like my first year jumping off the porch, and then to barely, like after COVID, it really got bad, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna fake it, I'm not gonna act like I have this big perfect business, because my hair business was struggling. It was struggling, okay? And I'm not gonna act like I just had it all together, because I didn't. I let my pride get into the way of me continuing my business. I thought that I was too big for my hair business and I just let it go completely. But I came back around and I was like, okay, these girls need hair. I have day one customers that literally don't shop with nobody else that came back when I opened my store back up. So it's like I had to keep going for those girls. I had to show up for those people that supported me, you know? So I'm not gonna say this is, like, right now it's not looking like a 6-figure year for my hair business, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not, because I know the consequences that I laid down before I shut my website down. Like, I knew I was gonna lose customers. I knew I wasn't gonna have that those insights, those big high numbers going viral anymore. Like, I knew it. Of course it's possible, but at the time, like, I knew I had to basically restart and start fresh with everything. So that's my biggest obstacle so far this year, is basically getting my business back to where it was. I honestly regret so much, but I can't regret anything because it happened. And when I took that break, it was such a relief, such a great peace of mind. Like, just being able to take a break and just be comfortable, live comfortable, all my bills paid without even having hair sales, I was in a great peace of mind. But when I got back to that point where, okay, I need more incomes, that's when it got a little rocky. And I'm not gonna say I'm making a lot of sales, because I'm not. So that's my biggest obstacle. Like, I'm not making as much money as I used to with my hair business, but God willing, I have started other endeavors that have really blossomed and are still blossoming. My graphic design business is doing so well. Like, the amount of customers and clients that I have that continue to come back after getting a logo or a flyer or a website made, and they still continue to come back and spend money with me and support me, I love that. I love that for them. I love that for me. I love that, okay? So I'm not gonna act like this is just like something that's just horrible that has happened, but I'm very appreciative and I wish things would have gone a little differently, but it's okay. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving. Like, I'm not the same person I was last year, even the beginning of this year. Like, so much has changed and I have changed, and I'm just thriving to be better, to do better, to want better for myself and my businesses. So that's where I stand right now with everything, okay? Last question, you guys. What situation or moment turned the trajectory of your life? Let me drink to that. I was at my lowest, let me whisper. I was at my lowest point in my life, and I was broke. girl, I was broke. I was dead fucking broke. I'm actually grateful it happened now, opposed to happening when I was older and had kids and a house and something to take care of, like real priorities to take care of. Don't get me wrong now, I have priorities. Like, it's a list of stuff I got, y'all, but it could have been so much worse. And I'm just so glad, by the grace of God, that his blessings come at the most perfect time. And I know, like, I gotta close my eyes, because I know I'm gonna look back on this years later and I'm gonna be like, girl, you was so well beyond your age, and you knew that. You knew that already, and you knew that God would just take care of you no matter what. Everything that has happened is only to mold me. So me being broke, it changed me. It did, because I know how to manage my money now, and I know how to look at opportunities with a bigger, look at the bigger picture of my opportunities, you know. So that moment, in that moment, I thought this was the end of me, not the enemy, the end of me. But that was just the enemy trying to bring me down. That was just the devil trying to bring me down. And I realized that. I got in my journal. I started reading Bible plans. I started reading my Bible. Y'all, started talking to God. That's when I really started talking to God and getting close to him. Talk to him like a friend, because he's a friend, he's a father, he's a mentor, he's a teacher, he's everything. And that's all you need. And that's what really brought me back to where I am now and where I'm going to be further on in life. Even after watching this video, I know I'm going to be so much more further in life. But yeah, y'all, we got a little deep. We got a little too deep. But yes, y'all let me know down below if y'all like this video. If y'all want more videos like this, of course I'm down to do it, because I actually enjoyed talking to myself and just letting myself get open, get loose, and be vulnerable with y'all that are watching me and supporting me. So let me know what y'all think down below, y'all. It's gonna be many more of these. If I'm not creating content, if I'm not making wigs, if I'm not creating flyers or any graphic designs, I'm gonna be recording content for my YouTube channel and getting close with y'all. So make sure y'all interact with me, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with more videos, y'all. I really enjoyed this. I feel like we've grown a sisterhood, y'all, like a real connection. Y'all know me. If y'all comment back and let me know y'all thoughts on some stuff, I can know you as well. Like, we can know each other. We can be friends, y'all, okay? So I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all show y'all girls some love, okay? But I'll see you guys later.